In a quiet town surrounded by dusty roads and simple houses lived a boy named Ethan, who was intelligent and full of potential, but completely unaware of the true value of time. He had big dreams in his heart, yet his daily habits were destroying his future without him even realizing it. Instead of focusing on his studies or working towards his goals, Ethan spent most of his time scrolling endlessly on his phone, watching random videos, and postponing everything important. His favorite sentence was always, "I'll start tomorrow," and that tomorrow never seemed to arrive. As days passed, his routine became worse. His books remained untouched, his assignments unfinished, and his confidence slowly began to fade. His parents tried to guide him, reminding him again and again that time once lost can never be recovered. But Ethan never took their words seriously. He believed he had unlimited time, and that belief became his biggest mistake. Meanwhile, his classmates moved forward, achieving success step by step, while Ethan remained stuck in the same place, trapped in laziness and delay. One evening, as the golden sunlight slowly disappeared behind the horizon, Ethan sat alone in his room, staring at his phone as usual. Suddenly, the battery died, and silence filled the room. For the first time in a long while, he felt an unusual emptiness, as if something inside him was missing. Out of restlessness, he decided to step outside and take a walk. As he wandered through an old path near his house, he noticed a strange antique shop that he had never seen before. The shop looked ancient and mysterious, covered in dust, with a wooden sign hanging above that read, "Time is more precious than gold." Curiosity pulled him inside. The shop was filled with countless clocks of different shapes and sizes. Some were ticking fast, some slow, and some stood completely still. The air felt heavy, as if each clock carried a story of lost moments. Behind the counter stood an old man with calm eyes and a knowing smile. Before Ethan could say anything, the man spoke, calling him by his name. Shocked and confused, Ethan asked how he knew him. The old man simply replied that he knew everyone who wasted time, and those words struck Ethan in a way he could not explain. The old man then handed him a small golden clock and told him that it was not an ordinary one. It did not show the time of the day, but the time Ethan had wasted in his life. At first, Ethan did not believe him, but as he looked closer, numbers began to appear on the clock. Hours turned into days, days into months, and soon he realized how much of his life had slipped away without purpose. His heart started racing, and a deep sense of regret filled his mind. For the first time, he truly understood the cost of his carelessness. With fear in his voice, Ethan asked if there was any way to get that lost time back. The old man shook his head slowly and explained that no one in this world has the power to bring back wasted time. But every person still has the chance to protect the time that remains. As those words echoed in the room, the ticking of the clocks grew louder, almost unbearable, as if each second was reminding him of his mistakes. Overwhelmed, Ethan closed his eyes, and when he opened them again, he found himself back in his room. Everything looked the same, yet something inside him had completely changed. The next morning, for the first time in years, Ethan woke up early with a sense of purpose. He stayed away from distractions and sat at his desk, determined to make a difference. At first, it was not easy, but he pushed himself forward. Slowly, his habits began to improve. He started planning his day, focusing on his goals, and respecting every minute of his life. His parents noticed the change, his teachers were impressed, and even his friends began to feel inspired by his transformation. Ethan finally realized that time is the most valuable gift a person can ever have, and once it is wasted, it never returns. From that day on, he made a promise to himself that he would never again take time for granted, because he had learned the hard way that success does not come to those who wait for tomorrow, but to those who take action today. Moral: time is life itself. If you waste time, you waste your life. But if you respect time, you can change your destiny.